This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Palace on Post here, where the Carl Albert Titans will be taking on the Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish. This is the regional championship for the 5A West region for Carl Albert and Bishop McGuinness. The winner goes on to area. I want to start out just by saying thank you to our banner sponsor, Whataburger on Douglas Boulevard. Whataburger's new Whata Deal has big flavor for a small price. Like the new Big Ranch Wrap Premium Whata Chicken Bites or the Bacon Cheese Whataburger Jr. Try one today. And also, our playoff title sponsor. And our playoff title sponsor is the Oklahoma High School Girls Between the Lines podcast. Join Coach Vic and Tony Johnson as they deliver thoughtful analysis, in-depth conversations, and meaningful coverage of programs across the state. I am joined this afternoon by Gordy Jones, who will be our color commentator for today's game, this championship game. Gordy, we've watched both of these teams play now in the last 2 days, and what are your impressions that you see from Bishop McGuinness and Carl Albert and how you see this walking itself out?
Well, Coach, I think, I talked about a little bit yesterday. What I'm really most excited about is, the speed and the intensity of both of these teams. Both of these teams like to get up and down the court, and, of course, like we said, we've seen great ball handling by both teams, especially by the up court and the guards. But, like you say, the difference between the teams is Carl Albert has a lot of depth to match up, and that's really what I'm looking forward to the most, actually, is to see how Coach Ritchie is able to utilize some of this depth and match up with Coach Carter and the Irish, as far as the depth that they kind of use more of a 7-game rotation. But like I said, last game it was kind of a blowout, so they're able to get some of those, non-bench players out. But like I said before, Coach, I really expect Carl Albert to match up well as far as starting five. But like I said, throughout the game, I expect Coach Ritchie to kind of utilize this bench a little bit more to see if he can kind of create that edge.
Absolutely. One of the things that was a sign for both of them, neither one of them had a great competition in their first game. So we got to see a little bit more of what they do right off the bat. One of the things that I noticed with Bishop McGuinness is they do like to run the ball, and however, and in similar style, you've got Carl Albert that wants to turn defense to offense all the time.
Right.
And so as they continue to compete, we're going to see who's going to be trying to impose their will on the other right off the bat, and we'll see how that plays out.
And that's exciting, Coach, because you just said it. Coach Ritchie kind of likes to turn over this ball. He said as far as switching the defensive sets, sometimes he'll go with the trap, in the half-court trap. Sometimes he'll go with the full-court press, and sometimes he'll back those girls on off to kind of attack them, at the half-court mark. So, like you said, it'll be a really good, exciting matchup and get opportunity to see how they kind of counter each other, each coach, as far as on the defensive front. We seen yesterday, of course, the day before yesterday, Aislinn Tucker likes to drive it to the basket.
Right.
But Carl Albert, some of their forces in the middle, of the paint, especially when they kind of bring in those Crawford sisters to kind of shut down those paint marks. But look for those two seniors, of course, it's like we love to talk about, and Jakari Brown and, of course, Audrey Plunkett. They're going to really do a really good job on defense, especially in the up court. It's the same thing with Malia Hatchett.
Yep.
They have a really good defense, kind of known to shut a lot of opponents down.
Well, one of the things you get is, and we have, I would like to say we have an advantage just because it's at home, but truthfully, this is Carl Albert, Bishop McGuinness. I don't care what sport it's in.
Always.
This is always a great rivalry to have, and it's going to be fun watching that play out.
Yes, sir.
There will be another game today, and you will be here calling it. I will be gone taking care of some other business. But we also have the Carl Albert Titan boys and the Bishop McGuinness boys going at each other at 7 o'clock, and that will also be here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Another exciting matchup. Last night, didn't really get the opportunity to call the later game between El Reno and Bishop McGuinness, but Coach and I both watched that game.
Absolutely.
And just an exciting game up until the finish. You know, we kind of actually called that one, Coach. We knew it would kind of come down to the wire. We knew it would be an even matchup between those two teams, but matching up against Carl Albert, it'll be a different ball game because, like I said, Carl Albert is kind of known to get off, to a different kind of start. But against the quickness, of Bishop McGuinness, I know it would match up really well. But the depth of Carl Albert is what's really going to cost the Irish fits this afternoon.
Well, we're going to be able to call this game here in just a few minutes. It's about 5 minutes till game time. And so we're going to take a quick break. Just want to remind you, when the game is completed, we're going to hang around. We're going to get some interviews from some of the players and the winning coach, and we're going to see the plaque presentation immediately following the game for whichever team moves on from here. And we're excited for the possibility of Carl Albert taking this home as an OSN team. So we'll be back with you in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
All right, we're back with you here at the Carl Albert Titan Fieldhouse. Our starting lineups is brought to you by Precision Nutrition. For all your nutrition needs in one shake or tea, come to Precision Nutrition at 4603 Southeast 29th Street, suite number 105 in Del City. You can order over the phone. Call 405-672-0999. And now for your starting lineups for the Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish. Number 0, Madeline Manning. She is a freshman. Number 3, Aislinn Tucker, 5'7", sophomore. Number 5, Elliott Jones. She is a 5'8", senior. Number 11, Cashlyn Cooper, a 5'9", sophomore. And number 23, Mariah Connolly, a 5'9", sophomore. And now for your Carl Albert Lady Titans. Number 3, 5'1", Hayden Harrell. She's a junior. Number 10, a 5'8", junior, Malia Hatchett. Number 15, a 5'6", senior, Jakari Brown. Number 22, a 6-foot senior, Audrey Plunkett. And number 24, a 5'4" freshman, Zoe Johnson. And we're glad to be able to bring that to you by Precision Nutrition. We are going to be quiet here. I believe they're going to be playing the national anthem, and so we will honor that as well, as we know that today happens to be a day that our fighting men and women are actually in combat, and so we want to stand and honor the flag in that regard. So we'll just be quiet throughout this. All right, there's our national anthem. Well, Gordy, we're getting ready to watch the players get announced here on the floor, and then we will be ready to get this game underway.
Yes, sir.
Any final thoughts as we get ready and prepared for this?
Oh, no. I'm just really excited to see what both teams kind of come with as far as this first quarter goes. You know, some teams kind of like to start out just a little bit cautious, but I imagine both these teams want to get after it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, they are announcing the players from Bishop McGuinness as they come on the floor, and we are excited to be a part of this championship series. Our tip-off is going to be brought to you by the Del City Chamber of Commerce. The Del City Chamber of Commerce, they are the trusted resource for advocacy, education, and engagement to help you improve your business. Tonight, this afternoon, we'll have our free throws brought to you by Toonie Buys Houses, and our three-point sponsor is Bobby Lewis Insurance. Our first quarter sponsor will be Scrambled, and we start this game the way you should start your day. For breakfast or brunch, try their chicken and pancakes and deep-fried Finch toast. 1742 Northeast 23rd Street, and that's a great place to go grab your breakfast. Call 405-900-5972. All right, the players are on the floor. Bishop McGuinness is breaking their huddle, and we are about to get this thing underway. Coach Ritchie's donning the nice shirt and tie.
Yes.
You know, so.
Well, this is regional championship action, you know, and most things, you know, we get up for it, Coach. Championships like this, I'm just excited to see. But, you know, like I said, really excited about this guard matchup, you know, most of all.
I happen to know that this is a veteran crew of officiants out here, and I've seen them officiate games before.
Mm-hmm.
So rightfully so for a regional championship. McGuinness has brought a good set of fans. Carl Albert's got a good set of fans, and here we go for the tip-off.
So here we go, rivalry game.
There we go, right to Harrell. She's got the ball. She's going to come across the timeline. The ball is touched and goes out of bounds. Harrell's going to be bringing it in. Harrell brings it up, and she's going to go this time. They're letting her go ahead and play a little bit. Audrey Plunkett with the ball. Got that motion going.
Definitely. Coach Carter keeping the Irish out in the man defense at the moment.
Yep.
Kind of switching off.
You can do that until you end up with fouls.
Exactly.
Got good motion, driving to the bucket. She throws it up, no good. Comes down with the Irish, and we know what she's going to do. She's going to drive right to the lane and misses it. Harrell gets the rebound. Shortest girl on the floor goes up high for the rebound.
Quickest. Said Aislinn Tucker right on cue, doing what we knew she was going to do.
Absolutely.
Driving to the basket immediately.
Hatchett has the ball, throws it back over. Got a chance. Brown tries to go in again. That time she is fouled, and that foul will be on number 23. That's Mariah Conley, her first and first team foul.
Great drive by Zoe Johnson. You can see that she smells blood in the water this afternoon, her second drive of the game.
There's your charity stripe by Toonie Buys Houses. Misses the first of two. There's the second, and it's good. The Carl Albert Titans draw first blood, 1-0 in this regional final. And we've got the full court. Cooper's going to bring it up. Titans back off.
Last ball game, Cashlyn Cooper, one of the leading scorers for the Irish team. Known to use her toughness. We'll see her post up down low. Just a little bit aggressive for Hatchett there.
Yep. So Hatchett draws the first foul for the Titans, first team foul. First foul for Malia.
Again, the Irish like to see if they can try to break down the defense, edging their way closer to the basket. Really seeing if they can get open looks, but love to use these guards to see if they can drive closer. That won't be out on Cooper.
Yep. She was standing out of bounds when the ball hit her. Johnson brings the ball up the floor. And they're going to keep using that motion. Brings it out here to Brown. Brown into Plunkett. Plunkett goes up.
Nice.
2. Good job.
Nice little feed there by Jakari Brown to Audrey Plunkett, senior to senior.
And they got her. Tucker stepped out of bounds when she got the pressure over here on the side. That's giving yourself 2 players and the sidelines as your 3rd player.
Right, Coach. Perfect time for a trap. I said Carl Albert, just such quickness on defense by pretty much the entire starting 5.
Johnson handling the ball. Passes off to Brown. Brown looking to go to the paint. She spins, pits it out to Harrell. Harrell up for 3. No good. Up for the rebound. And they're going to call that one on Zoe Johnson. That'll be her first, 2nd team foul for the Carl Albert Titans.
The inadvertent push there by Johnson. So Carl Albert doing a really good job using that quickness to get to the basket. Here again, you can see Zoe Johnson applying the pressure on Aislinn Tucker. One of the matchups we were most excited about.
Shipped it to the outside, off a little bit. Plunkett has the rebound. She's going to take it up the floor herself.
Look for Audrey Plunkett to get
right
going.
Into the paint.
Ooh,
and puts it up. Plunkett. That's her 4th point. 2nd in a row now.
One of the leading scorers for this Titan ball team. Like I said, look for Audrey Plunkett to get going. Said they didn't get a lot of work last time, so look for these ladies to come out with some intensity.
Right to the lane, right up in the middle. Plunkett comes down with the rebound.
Good defense there by Plunkett.
All the way up to Johnson. Johnson's looking for the 3. She shoots it
Zoe.
up. Boom!
Zoe Johnson.
There you go. Timeout, McGuinness. And Carl Albert is off to a great start. Bobby Lewis Insurance 3-pointer. And we'll be back with you in just a moment on this Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. We are back with you here at the Carl Albert Titan Fieldhouse. The Titans, 5:04 left here in the first period, leading 8-0 over Bishop McGuinness. Nothing's been able to fall for McGuinness.
Right. Some good drives, Coach. We've seen some good shots get up. Like you say, just nothing falling at the moment. But Carl Albert able to match that, of course, with the defensive intensity, using this offensive prowess to get to the basket. And Zoe Johnson with that last Bobby Lewis 3-pointer of the game.
McGuinness is going to inbound the ball. They get it to Tucker. Tucker's going to take it. She's going to drive right to the hole. That's what she does. That time, Tucker's going to look. Nope. Hold up. She's going to the paint. Kicks it out. And that ball is up and off. Tucker gets the rebound, drives it up in, and it's off again.
Nice sneaky move there by Tucker.
And finally, it drops down there by number 23, Connolly.
Picking it up.
And McGuinness is on the board. Harrell kicks it out there to Jakari Brown. Brown tries to get it to the middle.
Ooh.
Plunkett takes the steal. She turns. She shoots.
Oh.
And they're going to call the foul there.
Nice quick-handed steal there by Audrey Plunkett. And the hustle on defense pays off once again.
That's foul is on Elliott Jones, her first, 2nd team foul for the Irish, and that puts Plunkett at the line shooting 2. First one bounces off.
Once again, the Carl Albert defense, just so much quickness, just causing a lot of trouble right now for McGuinness. Just really can't seem to get anything settled.
Plunkett's 1 of 2 from the line. And the Titans lead by 7. The Titans are challenging.
Ooh, Mariah Connolly.
And that goes all the way to the hole.
She likes to drive it right there too, Coach.
Absolutely.
Another one of the really good front court guards for this Irish ball team. Known to take after her teammate, Aislinn Tucker.
Jakari Brown has the ball, top of the key. Passes off to Harrell. Harrell's looking, cuts through to Plunkett. Plunkett's got it up,
and that's a nice
she
feed.
Drops it in.
That's what a point guard does. Drops a nice little dime over there to Audrey Plunkett. Great pass by Hayden Harrell.
And that time, Malia Hatchett, she's going to pick up her second foul.
Just a little too handsy on that one.
And that's going to, again, put Connolly on the line, and she'll be shooting 2. But you can see what their offense is. Drive to the paint, get it up. Drive to the paint, get it up.
Right. Try to use some of these guards and utilize them on the arc, trying to see if they can kick out after this dribble penetration.
First one's good. Coming into the game for Hatchet now is Kinley Sutton, 5'7" junior.
Kinley Sutton, another sharp shooter.
Absolutely.
For the Titans, one of my favorites to watch, of course.
Connolly short on that one. Plunkett comes down with the rebound. Kicks it out to Brown. Brown's moving up. Nice feed. Just not enough to go ahead and run it in.
Nice. Perfect timing there.
Johnson sends it out to Plunkett. Plunkett up for 3. No good. Johnson comes down with it. She sends it back up. And this time it'll be a jump ball, and that ball will stay with Bishop McGuinness. But that'll move the possession arrow over. You never know when you need it.
That's the truth. That's the truth. So just stop that ball. That's the main objective. Situations like this, Carlisle just keep playing the same solid amount of defense, creating these turnovers. They'll be to stretch that lead just a little bit more.
Cooper brings the ball across the timeline. She's guarded by Plunkett. She's looking.
Nice ball handling skills there by Cooper.
She's going to keep spinning. They hand that off. And right in.
Aislinn Tucker slipping through the back door behind the defense.
Harrell sends it up to Brown across the timeline.
That's one of those things you see a lot, Coach. Teams double teaming under the paint.
Brown back to Johnson. Johnson puts it up from outside. Boom! She hits it.
Perfect position.
Right inside the 3-point line that time.
Zoe Johnson, one of those guards that just finds in place, sells at the right
long
place.
Long three. That one bounces off. Plunkett's got it. Back over to Harrell. 2 minutes left in the first period. Harrell's looking. She's going to pass it up there to Johnson. Johnson's probing. It looks like a foul there. And Tucker is going to be called for that foul. And that'll be the 3rd team foul for the Bishop McGuinness Irish.
Tucker just a little bit unhappy with that one. Got caught in the cookie jar just a little bit. Quick hands.
Johnson passes off to Brown. Brown from a 3-point shot. Boom! She hits it. Bobby Lewis Insurance 3-pointer. Titans move it out 16-7 now. Tucker driving. Kicks it out. And we've got an offensive foul. Tucker ran right over the player. That was Kinley Sutton that she just decked on the floor. And that'll be her second, and that'll move her off the floor.
That's the truth. Madeline Manning with just too much momentum there. Just couldn't stop herself. Running dead into Sutton. But again, just the defensive pressure from Carl Albert.
Zoe Johnson, she's probing, drives it in, tries to put it up, gets her own rebound, and pushes it back out. Kinley Sutton over to Jakari Brown, and no good. Harrell gets the rebound. She's looking. Brown again. No. And Brown's going to get caught. And the foul will be there on Jakari Brown. That'll be the 4th team foul for the Titans with 1 minute and 13 seconds left in this period.
Good looks there by Titans, but just couldn't get any of those to land, but really good looks, of course. Jakari Brown just been a little bit quiet this afternoon. Only with a few shots this game, but 3 nonetheless. Again, Audrey Plunkett leading the way.
Cooper's going to be the primary ball person for the McGuinness, and she turns it over there to Plunkett. Plunkett drives the lane, puts it in, and she drops it.
One of the better defenders in 5A basketball that you'll see with Audrey Plunkett. Again, like just using her length to create havoc for Cooper, able to create that turnover for the score. And Connolly, again, slipping behind the defense.
39 seconds left. Harrell brings the ball up, heads over, hands it off there to Zoe Johnson. Just a little bit long. It's a race, and McGuinness wins that one. Sends it up, and there you go. Jakari Brown takes it away. She goes to the lane.
Drive.
She drives it in.
Nice little scoop there by Jakari Brown. Getting that ball down low, able to use that muscle to get to the basket.
Cooper brings it across the timeline. 10 seconds left. They'll play for the last shot, I believe. And she's going to look. She's going to drive it up. Too hard off the glass. No good. Plunkett's got 1 second. They're going to roll that out. And that's a great first period for the Carl Albert Titans, leading 20-7. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the Works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rolling. This looks like you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
We are back with you here for the start of the second period, our second quarter sponsor. And our second quarter sponsor will be brought to you by Bail Bonds by Tomorrow. If you've missed a bail or paying a ticket, call Bail Bonds by Tomorrow, 405-200-5110, 15-plus years of serving the community. Carl Albert inbounds the ball. Johnson on the floor. She's the ball handler right now. We've got another Campbell on the floor now for the Carl Albert Titans. And she sucks up the rebound underneath. And she's looking. She gets it back out there to Jakari Brown. Brown probing. Passes off to Harrell. Harrell takes it to the middle. This time Campbell's looking.
Ooh.
And she took a little extra step.
Just a few too many there.
Expected a little pressure. Didn't get it quite as much as she thought.
Had some good ball movement there.
Yeah.
I said, trying to find the open rooms. Carl Albert right now just seems a little bit tense right now at the moment. I understand with the height of this game, wanting to make sure to do everything correctly.
When I said Crawford on the floor, that's Brinley Crawford. 3-shot taken there. Bounced off, and that's going to go out of bounds. Titan ball.
Yeah, another good shot. Good shot and good look there by Cashlyn Cooper. Just still unable to get anything to land. Like I said, the defensive pressure of the Titans just really not allowing the Irish to get settled at any point.
Johnson brings the ball across the timeline. And she's going to get blocking foul there by number 23. And I believe that might be her second. You can tell.
You are correct.
Okay.
You are correct.
Yeah, Connolly draws the second foul. First team foul for the Irish here in the second period.
The thing I noticed about Connolly and Tucker, they kind of lead with the hips.
Yep.
I said picking up some of those fouls, especially on that baseline.
Johnson looking. She's probing the middle. She
that's
goes
a
into
good
the
move.
inside. Boom. Picks the layup.
I mean, she's just hard to stop. You got a quick guard like that. It can handle the ball as well as she does and just tough underneath the basket. Oh,
nice
great
job there by Kinley Sutton, knocking that out of Tucker's hands. And you could tell Tucker was just doing nothing but driving to the middle.
Right.
Great job there by Jakari Brown. Probing the middle. You give it to me, I'll take it.
She's going to take that.
Tucker throws it out. And Tucker, she picks up an offensive foul as she runs over Sutton one more time.
Showing the frustration there. Aislinn Tucker getting outside of herself just at the moment.
You can be up for a game and you can be too high for a game.
And that's exactly it, Coach. Like you say, there was a little bit of tension to start out this game, of course, with so much on the line. But like you say, the pressure, especially when you're playing really good defense like that, that'll cause havoc for any team. Getting a lot of frustrations out of the Irish at the moment.
Harrell's going to advance the ball across the timeline. She's looking. She's going to send it out there to Brown. Back to Brown. Brown looking for Sutton. Sutton's got the ball. She sends it back over to Brown. To Sutton. Sutton looked, but no. Johnson's going to probe around. Kinley Sutton, she looked one more time. That ball's going to go high over the top. Stolen there by McGuinness. And the Titans get back for good defense. And they're going to call that up. And that's going to be McGuinness's ball again because the Titans brought it in for the period.
Right. Nice hesitation there. Just a little bit too long holding that ball for Elliott Jones, allowing the quick hands of Zoe Johnson to kind of get in there and grab that and tie that ball up. For any guard that's watching, anytime you see that ball, go ahead and grab at it.
Connolly brings it into Jones. Jones is going to send it into the inside. The ball is loose. And McGuinness is going to keep that possession.
There you go.
There you go. Knocked loose. Plunkett's picking it up. Plunkett's running down, and she's going to put it up, and she's going to get the foul. That's called on Milligan, number 12.
Again, like we said earlier, the defensive prowess from Audrey Plunkett, once again, just using those long arms to just get into the hands of the defender. Able to poke that ball out for the fast break, creating that foul.
Plunkett puts it up. She gets the first of the two that she's allowed. Our free throws brought to you by Tooney Buys Houses. They buy and sell homes in any condition. Call 405-931-3046. Harrell comes off the floor, having played a great period.
No doubt. Get our first feature from both the Crawford sisters together.
There we go.
So we'll get a little bit more work on these boards on the rebound, and then Carl Albert's doing a good job on the boards this afternoon.
Plunkett makes 2 of 2 on that charity stripe. I said Harrell came off the floor. She did not come off the floor.
She was walking off the floor. She turned around.
But both Crawfords are on the floor, and that will be Brindley and Annabelle. And this time, I believe it was Brindley that picked up the blocking foul. First team foul by the Titans in this period.
This defensive set that Coach Ritchie has on the floor right now, some of the best defenders that you'll see in high school basketball.
Send it back to Jones. Jones is going to take the three. It goes in and out.
Nice look.
And that time, Annabelle comes down with the rebound.
Right now, Irish just has no one on the floor to kind of compete on the rebounding end.
Harold looking. Gets it out there to Brown. Going to send that ball in there to Annabelle. Annabelle passes it off to her sister. Boom! Brindley knocks it down.
Sister to sister.
Sister to sister.
Nice connection there. Patient move there by Brindley Crawford in the paint. Just one of this forwards that's just hard to stop.
3 ball up.
Oh.
And it's good. Conley hits that 3 ball from well outside.
First make of the night from Mariah Conley from the 3-point line. Give her 6 points on the evening.
Harrell brings it across the timeline. Titans in no hurry. Sends it out to Jakari Brown out there on the wing. She sends it into Crawford. Crawford looks up, bounces it over, does not get the rebound this time. And she is going to pick up the foul, though, and that will be her second and the second team foul. And that's going to bring Zoe Johnson off the bench. Actually, Zoe's going to come in for Harrell.
Trading 1 point guard for another.
Yep. Conley's going to bring it across the timeline. Driving it up there for Cooper. Cooper looking for a spot. 3-ball on the way. No good. Crawford has the rebound.
Again, this zone defense for Carl Albert just causing so many fits for the Irish, just seeing that they can find any hole in the defense, but with the quickness.
Plunkett going to take the three from deep outside.
Oh.
She gets the shooter's bounce. Boom.
Right now, our leading scorer of the game, the senior Audrey Plunkett.
She's going to put it up from outside. No good. Plunkett's got the rebound, and Plunkett's going to just hold it back, set up the offense, sends it in there to Zoe Johnson. Zoe says, I'm free. Let me take a shot. Crawford takes it, and it bounces over. The other Crawford gets the rebound, and she's getting pushed out of bounds. That'll be a foul on number 10, Abby Elder. That is the fourth team foul for the Irish.
Crawford twins again doing really good underneath the board.
That puts Brindley at the line. She makes one of two. Kinley Sutton comes back on the floor for Jakari Brown. And Malia Hatchett comes back on the floor for Audrey Plunkett. Crawford makes them both. That is your Toonie Buys Houses free throw line. Crawford's paying them off.
No doubt.
Driving to the lane. That time they're going to actually, I think they're going to call that one. Yeah. She tried to step in. I think Kinley had the charge, but that time it was called on Zoe Johnson.
Just that last step in right there, Coach. So just a little bit off balance. She did lower the shoulder, but if the defender is moving, he's going to get the blocking call every time.
Puts Conley on the line to shoot two. She's making one of two. And Zoe Johnson has to come off the floor. I think she has enough fouls that they want to protect that for the rest of the half. And 2 of 2. 33-12. Malia Hatchett comes off the floor. And Hayden Harrell moves back on. Got that ball out there to Jakari Brown.
All right, Conley meeting Jakari Brown at the top of the key.
Yep.
Jakari Brown able to drive it. Nice.
That time a foul is called there on Mariah Conley, and that'll be the fifth. Puts him in the bonus.
That's 3 fouls at the moment right now on Conley.
Yep. That'll be a shooting foul. Puts her on the line for 2.
Looks like Coach Carter's going to have to get her out of this ball game because he's definitely going to need her here in the second half.
Absolutely. Brown makes one of 2. That's our Toonie Buys Houses charity stripe. And 2 of 2. Titans leading 35-12 here. 2 minutes and 25 seconds and counting in the first half. That time just a hand in. Nice cut to the basket. Oh. And that time Kinley Sutton is going to get called for the blocking foul.
Just kind of caught her off balance there underneath the basket. Just a little bit out of position.
Puts Cooper at the line, shooting 2. Cooper sinks the first one. And makes the second. Jakari Brown crosses the timeline for the Titans. 2 minutes left here in the half. Probing. Kinley's going to put up a three, and that was close.
Nice looking shot there. Casson Cooper feeling the pressure.
Yep. It's got to be hard when you look up and they both look the same and they're all around you from every side.
That's got to seem like a dream, Coach.
That time, Cooper takes it all the way in for the bucket.
Tough one. Nice little tough one there by Cooper. That's what it's really going to take. Trying to use some of that physicality against Carl Albert.
Shakari Brown, she's looking. She's going to send it out there to Brinley Crawford. It was off of a McGuinness player. I think that was off of Cooper. And goes out of bounds. Audrey Plunkett is going to come back on the floor, and she's going to take the place of Annabelle Crawford. Shakari with the inbound pass, going to throw it over to Crawford. Crawford's going to send it back to Brown.
Nice defense there.
Sends it in there to Crawford. Crawford makes a right, then a left, puts it up in the basket.
Huge display of talent right there. Just a textbook drop step there to the basket by Crawford.
Cooper looking to get to the lane. She's just going to throw it up and see what
shot.
happens.
That's her shot right there, Coach.
It is.
She likes to kind of get it underneath the defense, bring that ball down low, able to kind of get that nice back roll from the left side.
That puts her on the line for the traditional three-pointer. This time, Annabelle Crawford comes in, replaces her sister, Brinley Crawford.
That'll be the third one on Brinley Crawford this afternoon.
Cooper puts it up, and she puts it in, so she makes it pay off for three. Less than a minute here in the half. Hayden Harrell takes it up the floor. She's going to send it out there to Kinley Sutton. Sutton's looking. She's going to drive it in the middle, little floater, gets her own rebound, puts it up again, drops it.
There it is. Kinley Sutton found herself a little bit too wide open in the paint.
Yep.
Able to get her own rebound, putting it back up for the two. Just nice look.
Cooper with the ball. And really, she's kind of been the only offense right now.
Right now, the leading scorer for the Irish, especially with Aislinn Tucker in foul trouble.
15 seconds.
Ooh.
Oh, that's got to be. Yeah. Kinley, she just sets her feet and says, hit me, baby, hit me.
I mean, perfect position. Cashin Cooper just trying to bulldoze her way onto the basket, just getting a little bit off balance there.
9.8 seconds into Plunkett. Plunkett moves it across the timeline. She moves over to the side. She's looking, sends it out to Harrell. Harrell gets it up. Last second. That won't be reviewed. And Harrell puts it in for three, and the Titans go to halftime, leading 42-19. We'll be back with you here in just a few moments on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Your home isn't just where you live, it's where you thrive. Elevate it with a roof that reflects your standards. At Cantrell Roofing, we deliver efficiency and high-quality installations. Our A-plus BBB certified team performs the highest level of craftsmanship, and our in-house insurance adjuster handles claims fast and stress-free. Backed by 30 years of experience, our 5-star Google rating reflects the trust we've earned. The better your roof is built, the better it holds up in the Oklahoma weather. Remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us. This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you. When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Your home isn't just where you live, it's where you thrive. Elevate it with a roof that reflects your standards. At Cantrell Roofing, we deliver efficiency and high-quality installations. Our A-plus BBB certified team performs the highest level of craftsmanship, and our in-house insurance adjuster handles claims fast and stress-free. Backed by 30 years of experience, our 5-star Google rating reflects the trust we've earned. The better your roof is built, the better it holds up in the Oklahoma weather. Remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us. This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you. When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Your home isn't just where you live, it's where you thrive. Elevate it with a roof that reflects your standards. At Cantrell Roofing, we deliver efficiency and high-quality installations. Our A-plus BBB certified team performs the highest level of craftsmanship, and our in-house insurance adjuster handles claims fast and stress-free. Backed by 30 years of experience, our 5-star Google rating reflects the trust we've earned. The better your roof is built, the better it holds up in the Oklahoma weather. Remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us. This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you. When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Your home isn't just where you live, it's where you thrive. Elevate it with a roof that reflects your standards. At Cantrell Roofing, we deliver efficiency and high-quality installations. Our A-plus BBB certified team performs the highest level of craftsmanship, and our in-house insurance adjuster handles claims fast and stress-free. Backed by 30 years of experience, our 5-star Google rating reflects the trust we've earned. The better your roof is built, the better it holds up in the Oklahoma weather. Remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
At Tommy's Express Car Wash, we know how to love your ride. Try the Works Wash with our signature 14-step cleaning process, engineered to shine and shield your car from the elements. From breaking down dirt and bugs with our Detox Pre-Wash to restoring your vehicle's finish with our ceramic body wax. Give your car the best with our Top Wash. Then complete the clean with free vacuums and mat washers. Download our app and get your first 30 days of the works for free. Tommy's Express. Love your ride.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us. This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you. When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
We are back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Titans lead 42-19 over the Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish for this West Regional Championship. And we were talking off the air, and so we're going to kind of let you in on some of that. So, Gordy, what do you see happening, and how do you see this progressing? And
oh, man.
Yeah.
What I see, Coach, I mean, I love what we see right now from the Titans. Of course, we knew they would come out with a lot of intensity on defense, and that's what I love. I'm a defensive guy myself, so love when the effort is shown on both ends of the court, and we see it on both ends as far as the offense getting settled. Like I said, not really rushing anything, able to kind of get into their offensive sets, using, like I said, just that patience to try to get to the rim and getting off some really good shots. And, of course, our Bobby Lewis three-pointers of the game.
Yeah.
But what we see from the Irish, like I said, they are getting up some good shots, but just not able to get any of those to land. What's kind of hurting the Irish at the moment is just not really having a lot of rebounders to kind of combat what Carl Albert has as far as the quickness of that defense. Now we kind of see Aislinn Tucker kind of coming back out of foul trouble. Like you said, we talked about it, during the break, is we kind of look for her to be the aggressor on the offensive end. But same thing with Mariah Connolly as well, trying to use some of these, penetration dribbles to see if they can kind of get to the basket a little bit more easy.
All right, Carl Albert's got the starting five back on the floor. And Jakari Brown, she's going to send it in there to Audrey Plunkett. Plunkett right over the top, and Plunkett drops it in for two.
That's her 16th point of the game. Like I said, just showing great patience underneath the basket. Not only can she shoot from the outside, she can shoot from underneath as well.
They're going to try to get it to the outside. That was blocked. Plunkett has the rebound.
Shikari got a piece of that.
And that is going to be number 3 there on Aislinn Tucker. First team foul for the Irish, and they're going to have to pull Tucker off the floor again.
We knew it, Coach. We knew she would kind of try to push the envelope a little bit and come out a little bit more aggressive just too aggressive.
Madeline Manning comes on the floor for the Irish. Hayden Harrell, she gets it across the timeline. She's being defended tight there by Conley. Jakari Brown has the ball. She was looking for the cutter. Cutter wasn't there. Malia Hatchett has it. She's going to send it into the cutter. Oh, and they missed that. It was It was a setup for Harrell to take that three. She had a wide open three, and the ball was just kept out of her hands.
Right. Defensive pressure.
Three ball going up, and that one's off. Plunkett has the rebound, and that's 2 times down the floor for McGuinness.
Right.
Three-pointers both times. 3-point shots, not three-pointers,
Yes,
but
sir.
3-point
Yes, sir.
shots. Harrell takes it back up to the top. She's looking. That ball is knocked. That is one of the things. If you've got long arms, you can circle Harrell up.
You can get in those passing lanes, and that's the thing.
Jakari Brown, she's going to handle it out there to Hatchett. Hatchett looking. Sends it over to Plunkett. Plunkett goes in to Johnson. Johnson gets it out there to Harrell. Harrell sends it to Brown.
Oh!
Brown drops it. Bobby Lewis Insurance three-pointer from the outside.
Nice look there. I mean, just a great shot there by Jakari Brown. Irish staying in that zone defense, but Carl Albert able to use the patience, finding those holes.
Great ball movement there. That time, she headed up. All right, I just didn't want to comment on that. I'm glad you said
You know, Coach, sometimes.
That was a touch foul.
In every player's life.
Yeah,
They extend that arm just a little bit too much, and that's just all it is. Unfortunate for Audrey Plunkett. Good shot there.
Absolutely.
by
Conley takes that in.
Nice, tough move there by
Jakari
Conley.
Brown brings the ball up the floor. She lines up from
Too
the
much
middle,
space.
and she makes them
Too
pay.
much space. Too much space. You don't give a player or a shooter like Jakari Brown that amount of space and that amount of time to set up and shoot.
I'll take what you've got.
Oh, any day.
This time Cooper's got the ball. Going for three again. This one's up, and it's no good. This time Johnson has the rebound. She's looking to drive.
It's my favorite
She's
part.
going to get to the middle, send it to Plunkett. Plunkett puts it up.
Oh!
Boom! Bobby Lewis Insurance three ball.
It's getting hot out here, Coach.
It is.
Getting hot. Titans are on fire right now. Absolutely.
Again, don't leave my shooter standing there all by herself.
No one on this team, on this Titans ball club, you don't give that amount of space or time. But like I said, one of my favorite parts is to watch Zoe Johnson dribble, penetrate down the court, and find these open men. And this is, the Titans' specialty. Same thing for Hayden Harrell, using these dribble drive guards, especially Jakari Brown as well, finding these open men. Carl Albert doing a great job this afternoon.
Bishop McGuinness looking, knocked away there, and Jakari Brown was the one that knocked it away there, and the foul then is called on number 12, Molly Milligan, and that'll be the second team foul for the Irish with 4:43 left in the third period. Our third quarter sponsor is Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance, locally family owned since 1978. Scan the QR code up in the top right corner of your screen or call 405-733-3767. Carl Albert puts it up from outside, no good. They track down the rebound, send it up, and Zoe Johnson breaks down the defense and puts it in the bucket.
Just using that quickness, ball handling the skills. And
Johnson, she takes it away again. She sends it up to Harrell. Harrell looking. She's going to take a little short jumper, and she's going to leave it with you.
I mean, just textbook plays over and over again what we're seeing from the Titans this afternoon.
Defense turning to offense, and that time we've got number 23, and she takes it all the way to the bucket and sends it in. Conley is their leading scorer, I believe. Is that correct?
That's the truth. Right now, Mariah Conley up. Her and Cashlyn Cooper neck and neck for the leading scorers for the Irish, both known to do what they can do, trying to see if they can keep the Irish above the water.
57-23 with 3:57 left here in the third quarter. And you can see that Coach Ritchie, he said, let's go ahead and go after it some more.
Right, like you say.
Good defense.
Great defense. I mean, they've just been getting after it, Coach. And what I love to watch is a team that, you could see plays with such chemistry over and over again on the defensive end. All these defensive plays translating over to the offensive end, which is creating a lot of these fast breaks and these great looks from the three-point line.
Well, they've extended the lead since half, and if you're going to give them three-pointers, they're going to take them.
Right. That's one thing Carl Albert is known for, just being a really good shooting team, but once they kind of get in that groove and kind of get settled, they can catch fire really quickly.
Coach Carter is giving it to his girls down there on the sideline.
Right.
And he's trying to pump them up to get them back in the game.
Right. You know, it's do or die in
Absolutely.
a situation like this. And like I said, when you watch these finals and these games and these playoffs, people kind of tend to forget that this could be the last ball game. So you want to kind of come out and leave everything on the floor if possible.
Zoe Johnson's going to bring it up the floor. She crosses the timeline, sends it out there to Audrey Plunkett. Plunkett sends it back to Brown. A great duo.
Oh, my goodness. Nice.
And,
Ooh.
just up and out.
Just
Was
couldn't
unable
finish.
to get it off the backboard.
Busy
Conley
hands.
loses the handle, and they're finally going to call a foul there, and that will be on Hayden Harrell.
Had the perfect position there. What you really don't want to do is kind of reach
Yep.
in a situation like that.
Second team foul for the Titans in this period, 3:34 left. Cooper's got the ball. She'll send it up from anywhere. We saw her do that in a game the day before.
Right, trying to scan the court. I said.
Driving, backing in. Sends it to the outside. And she's going to send that up and in, and that's going to be a foul on Malia Hatchett. And that time Conley will be going to the line for the third point.
Seen some really good drives this afternoon by Mariah Conley. Like I said, just doing everything she can to try to help the Irish out.
I believe that may be 3 on Hatchett. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Correct.
Ball bounces out. Plunkett's got the rebound. Plunkett's going to send it up the floor there to Zoe Johnson. She's just going to drive in and go for the bucket. No reason to stop now.
No reason to stop, Coach. No reason. I said, you leave an open lane like that, Zoe Johnson's going to take it. Oh, Jakari Brown.
Oh, Jakari. I think it might have gone out of bounds on Bishop McGuinness. It did. That's Titan basketball.
I'm telling you, this defense is just the pressure. Normally the Irish are a really good basketball team and better handling team as well against most opponents, but against Carl Albert, the defense is just causing the havoc.
Hatchett,
a really good display.
Hatchett comes off the floor. Kinley Sutton takes her place.
Nice.
This time it's going to be a push right through to Audrey Plunkett. She's going to try to put it up, and it just bounces off the rim, and that's going to put Plunkett at the line, shooting 2.
Nice screen and roll setup there by Zoe Johnson to Plunkett. Love seeing a pick and roll work out correctly.
Plunkett just a little bit high on that one, left it short.
Pulled the string on that one just a little bit.
Annabelle Crawford comes into the game, and she'll be taking Jakari Brown's spot. Nope, that's not right. She's taking Zoe Johnson's spot.
Like I said, with the depth of Carl Albert, that's what you kind of love to see. They're able to kind of flip the identity of these offensive sets. Now you bring in Sutton and Crawford, totally changing up the dynamic of the offense and the defense.
Yep. Back on the floor now for the Irish. She's just looking to get in anywhere, and that's Tucker. And that time Crawford, that's Annabelle Crawford, comes down with the rebound, and she sends that to Jakari Brown. Tucker is playing defense against Brown. Up to Plunkett. Plunkett into Crawford. Crawford out to Sutton. Sutton puts it up. Oh, just a little bit long.
A little bit long, but again, it's good ball rotation and movement.
Ball is loose. Tucker gets it, and she slides it in.
She's good at that.
Yep.
She's good at that. Said not a lot of points tonight from Aislinn Tucker, but the foul trouble kind of caused her to be on the bench quite a bit.
Yep.
Like I said, able to sneak behind.
She cannot play defense with the ferocity that she was playing.
Exactly.
And that is keeping her from attacking on that ball inside.
Right.
And that was off of Crawford's hand, and that'll be a turnover to the Fighting Irish. Tucker brings the ball up. She's looking. She backs off. They're going to try to get it into Tucker. Harrell takes it away right there in the middle. Bad pass
Just forcing
by
it just
McGuinness. And Coach Ritchie's going to take a timeout, so we're going to take a timeout with him. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rolling. This looks like you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
We are back with you here for the last 1 minute and 27 seconds of the third period. The Titans leading 60-27. Coach Ritchie just took that little time out there. And no change in players on the floor for the Titans.
No.
And I don't see any change in players on the floor for McGuinness either. They're going to try to push that. Tucker knocks the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Titans.
Coming out of that timeout, Coach Ritchie's message to the Titans was just not to force anything, just kind of stay calm on the offensive and run these sets, do what they just been doing.
Hatchett gets the ball into Harrell. Sutton has the ball. She's looking to get it in. She gets it into Crawford. Crawford pushes it into her sister, and the ball is up.
Perfect.
Crawford to Crawford. That's Brindley to Annabelle. Annabelle drops the 2 and 1.
Another sister-to-sister connection. Like it for sure. Just like Coach Ritchie drew up. Carl Albert Titan showing a great amount of patience on the offensive end.
And she pays it off. Into the game for the Irish is Cooper again. Cooper and Tucker on the floor at the same time.
Like I said, defensive set switch to the 1-3-1 with the lineup Coach Ritchie has in this ball game.
Trying to get that to the middle. And number 10 puts it up. And that time Crawford comes down. That was Brindley Crawford.
Nice
comes down
rebound
with the ball. Passes it up to Sutton. Sutton back to Harrell. Again, no need to rush. Under a minute left here in the third. Sends it in there to Crawford. Crawford to Crawford. She's going to send it back outside. Sutton puts it up from 3.
Oh!
Bingo! Paying it off.
Just getting warmed up. Kinley Sutton from downtown. Aislinn Tucker.
Tucker tries it. Crawford comes down with the rebound. Gets it out to her sister. That was Annabelle to Brindley.
Oh, nice.
And she has to knock it back. Sutton puts it up. No good. Crawford comes down with it. Puts it up again. Bounce, bounce. No.
That was
Tucker comes down, but it's knocked away there by Malia Hatchett. And Harrell comes up with the ball.
Hustle pays off right there, Coach.
Sutton looking to drive. She just throws the ball up. And that's the end of the third period where the Carl Albert Titans lead the Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish in this West Regional 66-27. We'll be back with you in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Home isn't just where you live, it's where you thrive. Elevate it with a roof that reflects your standards. At Cantrell Roofing, we deliver efficiency and high-quality installations. Our A-plus BBB certified team performs the highest level of craftsmanship, and our in-house insurance adjuster handles claims fast and stress-free. Backed by 30 years of experience, our 5-star Google rating reflects the trust we've earned. The better your roof is built, the better it holds up in the Oklahoma weather. Remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
We are back with you for the final 8 minutes of this 5A West Regional here at the Carl Albert Titan Fieldhouse. And the Titans have this game well in hand with this last 8 minutes, 66-27. Bishop McGuinness will be inbounding the ball. And I think there will be a lot of Tucker Conley And Cooper.
I said 8 minutes left in this ball game to see if Irish can do what they can to just try to see if they can close this gap any.
Driving the baseline, throws it up high, off the glass, no good.
That's not going to do it.
Brinley Crawford comes down with the rebound. She gets it there to Zoe Johnson, who brings it across the timeline. A lot of hands in the face. Sutton puts it up for three, and no good.
Nice look there.
That time Cooper comes down with the rebound. Sends it to the inside. Tucker looking. She's going to toss it up. No good. And a fight for it in the middle. And who comes down? Kinley Sutton gets it out to Malia Hatchett. She's across the timeline.
Ooh.
Oh, that was there. You saw it.
Small hesitation there on the cut.
Kinley Sutton gets it back out there to Johnson.
Just being a little cautious.
The offense is set again. Puts it out there to Kinley. Kinley gets it in there. And that's to Brinley Sutton. And she moves. Brinley Crawford.
Just one extra step right
got
there.
Got those extra steps. And this time you've got all their offense on the floor.
Right.
Connolly, Cooper, and Tucker at the same time.
Right. It's been rare.
And Coach Ritchie's going to alter that by putting Plunkett on the floor and bringing Kinley Sutton off.
That's a heck of a matchup. Good job out there by Sutton. Audrey Plunkett right now our leading scorer of the game for Carl Albert, helping the Titans move on in this regional.
Yeah. Don't give them to them easy.
Yeah, just got a little bit of the body there. Nice drive by Abby Elder. This will be Elder's first trip to the line. First points of the evening. Afternoon, shall I say.
Yep. 6:33 left for this 5A regional final. And a nice rebound there, but knocked away. Johnson has the ball, sends it out there to Annabelle Crawford. Crawford to Crawford again. Annabelle puts it up, and she is going to be fouled by Tucker.
Aislinn Tucker found herself in good position.
That will be Tucker's fifth foul, and she is out of the game.
That'll be it. Aislinn Tucker, unfortunate, found herself in foul trouble early on in the game, just not really able to get anything going. Caught in the web of the Crawford sisters in that paint. They kind of live in there, and they're comfortable.
Annabelle Crawford misses the first of two. Second one's good. That's our Toonie Buys Houses free throws.
So with Aislinn Tucker's exit, like you said, Coach, look for a dose of Cooper and Connolly.
Sends it to the outside. She's looking. She's going to shoot it from three. Almost. That time, Brinley Crawford comes down with the rebound, gets it out there to Johnson. Johnson drives it up. Send it out there to Plunkett. Plunkett's going to look and say, I'll take one. Nope. That time, rebound.
Ooh.
And Zoe Johnson's going to get called for the foul there, the blocking foul. And that's going to send that's going to send Jones to the line to shoot two.
Jones able to get that shoulder a little bit lower, catching Zoe Johnson in the back pedal, able to get that shoulder and draw that foul.
Hayden Harrell, Jakari Brown come to the scorer's table, and they're going to take the place of Zoe Johnson and Malia Hatchett.
Trading two good defenders for another two good defenders.
Good defenders, that's right. Going to send that ball up there to Jakari Brown. She's just going to settle the offense. Hayden Harrell takes it. She's going to send it to Plunkett. Plunkett's going to drive the lane, put it up, and in.
Nice. I think we might be looking at our player of the game.
I'm thinking
at the
so.
moment, Coach. Audrey Plunkett. Some good looks this afternoon. I don't even know if she's broken a sweat yet.
She doesn't look like it.
No. Like I said, Coach Ritchie.
3 ball up for McGuinness. No good. Nice rebound there in the lane. She's looking. She goes up, tries it in. Plunkett takes the rebound.
Nice move. Plunkett got to be careful. Almost extending that elbow there.
Yep. Cooper just doesn't seem to have the fire that she had. Jakari Brown puts it up from 3. Bounces 3 times. Crawford comes down with it. That's Brinley Crawford, and she's just going to roll up, bounce, no good. Plunkett tries to go up with it again, and this time Cooper comes down with the rebound, and she's going to throw that ball completely down to the other end. Hayden Harrell saves it from going out of bounds to keep the clock running.
I said you nailed it right on the head, Coach. I think Cashlyn Cooper's head is just a little bit out of the game at the moment, just showing the frustrations just of this Carl Albert defense, and that's what a good defense does. They'll frustrate a good opponent. This will pay off in the future for sure.
Jakari Brown just being patient. She gives it up there to Annabelle Crawford, who's got a wide open lane and misses the little layup.
Even Annabelle Crawford was surprised she was that open. Let's go.
That time, Annabelle Crawford makes it to the other end and gets the rebound.
That's just tough right there.
Yep. Harrell's going to pull it back outside, set up the offense. Hands it off there to Brown. She turned around, and there was an Irish right in her face. Plunkett looking, hands it to Harrell. Harrell back to Brown. Brown says, I'll drive. And she puts it up, puts it in. Traded hands on the way up.
Quiet afternoon today for Jakari Brown, but nonetheless, like I said, being effective in so many other ways.
And here goes Coach Ritchie and he's getting ready to do the hockey shift.
Hockey shift?
Yep.
That's always a good sign.
It is a good sign. 71-29. On the line shooting 2 is Conley. 3 minutes and 19 seconds, and the Titans look like they have sewn up this 5A West Regional Championship.
That's huge.
And here comes off the floor Jakari Brown, Hayden Harrell, Audrey Plunkett, Annabelle Crawford.
Great showing this afternoon by those young ladies, making Carl Albert Titan basketball tremendous fun to watch.
Both baskets good. And now Brinley Crawford will come off the floor. A great game here by your Carl Albert Titans first and second line.
No doubt.
Malia Hatchett inbounds. She gives that up to Campbell. Campbell's looking. She's going to send it over there to Haynes. Campbell looking to drive the lane. Bounces it out there to Lowe. Lowe to Christensen. Christensen back to Campbell. Campbell's going to take it up. Nope, no good. And it's going to be out of bounds on the Irish. Coming into the game for the Titans is Alacia Curry. And that'll sit Malia Hatchett. So all the starters are off the floor. 2 minutes and 45 seconds and counting.
Just a great defensive showing by the Titans today. Of course, love to see it. Able to get some of these substitutions in right now. So get these girls some good run.
Absolutely.
This regional championship.
You never know when you need to call on one of them. A little bit of an iffy pass there.
Right.
Christensen gets the ball hit. Campbell's got it. Probing. Going to send it to the outside. Back over there to Isis Haynes. Isis has the ball tipped, but she's able to take the ball back. And now a foul is called on number 21. That's Megan Milligan from the Irish. And that'll be the second team foul for the Irish. 1:53 to go in this regional championship.
Irish had a nice defensive stand there. showing Carl Albert's patience, able to kind of keep control of this ball.
A lot of ball motion, just trying to let this run. The Irish take that, steal it, run in for the layup, and she's got it.
Molly Milligan, nice response there on the defensive end for the fast break for the 2.
She's going to throw one up from 3. That one's no good. Milligan gets the rebound. And a nice push to the hole there.
Nice.
That was Madeline Manning.
First points today for Manning.
Under a minute. And that's going to be a foul there on number 30, Caroline Collins.
First drive of the basket for Vanessa Campbell. Going to make her way to the basket, young freshman.
Puts her on the line for the Toonie Buys Houses charity stripe. And the first one's good. Get your name on the scorebook, and
that's how you do it.
There you go.
That's how you do it. Drive to that basket, draw that foul. Easy peasy. 2.
2 of 2 from the line. Under a minute left in the game here for the 5A West Regional Champion Carl Albert Titan at home.
Congratulations again to Bishop McGuinness Irish for making it this far into the tournament. Carl Albert will be able to move on from here, see if they can punch their way a little bit closer to this state championship.
Drive by the Titans, just knocked out of the back by Campbell, so it'll remain the Irish ball with 31.5 seconds to go. Takes it into the middle, gets it blocked by Christensen, and then up and under. That basket was made by Milligan, and she's going to the line for the traditional 3. And she's got it. Campbell's going to bring the ball up the floor. This should be the last thing we do is just hold the ball out here. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. And the applause is coming from the stands. 3, 2, 1. The Carl Albert Titans are the 5A West Regional Champions.
Great job.
All right. Well, Gordy, that was a good game.
Great game, Coach. Great game to watch. Carl Albert will move on from now. We'll see if we can get down there and get a post-game interview with Coach Ritchie.
Absolutely.
And the player of the game. Let's see how many she had tonight.
All right. Well, they will be doing the consolation champion first, and that will go to the Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish. And so the consolation champion goes to Coach Carter and the Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish, and they hand that off to Elliott Jones, a 5'8" senior there for the Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish. And now for the regional champion plaque that is going to be handed to Audrey Plunkett. And Carl Albert Titans officially move on as the regional champion here from the Carl Albert region.
Great show, great show.
And Gordy Jones is going to go on downstairs, and he's going to be getting ready. He'll still have a microphone, and he can hear us talk, I believe. So we'll make sure that we get down there and get a little conversation with Audrey Plunkett and with Coach Ritchie. All right. All right, so Gordy is making his way to the floor, and the Carl Albert Titans will be leaving the floor. And we're going to have an opportunity to talk to. We're going to have an opportunity to talk to Coach Ritchie down on the floor.
All right, you got me, Coach?
Yeah, we're ready.
Oh, I got the great Coach Kyle Ritchie. Coach Ritchie, thank you for your time again, Coach. I appreciate it. Regional championship. What does this mean to you, Coach?
It's big. Now, I mean, there's still a lot of work ahead of us. The girls know this isn't our ultimate goal, but it's another step towards our ultimate goal. We got to get one more next week.
What was one of the key adjustments that you made in this game? I know it was a big ball game against McGuinness. Was there anything in particular?
And Gordy, I know the other day I said it about 100 times. I said 60 minutes. It was 32 minutes. We did so much defense this week. I really didn't even work offense.
Right.
I really didn't. Hey, that is a dang good basketball team.
Exactly.
And don't count them out. And I told the girls, we still got work to do to get to the state tournament, but that's a state tournament team we beat tonight. And so we just played really, really good defense tonight.
Right. That's what I was gonna say.
And, we limited them to one shot. And I said transition defense and keep them off the free throw line, and I like our chances, and they did exactly that. These girls took the challenge of all week, and I'm really happy the way they responded.
Me too, Coach. I mean, like I said, you can just see your identity all over the defense today, and that's what we like to see. I mean, just proud of the effort that we're able to see.
And, Gordy, great defense leads into transition offense, and that is what we do.
Exactly. That's what you do, Coach. So, one last question. How do you keep a team like this focused and ready for this next round?
I don't have to.
Right.
Audrey and Kari and Malia, Hayden, Kinley, they know 5 straight state tournaments. They're not going to say, this is good enough. They want to get to 6, but the West is loaded. We still got to get one more good win.
Right.
I don't even know who won the other games today. We took care of our business, and we'll find that out later on.
It doesn't matter, but you had a great job tonight, Coach. Thank you so much. All right, back to you, Coach.
Great job, Gordy, and thank you for that interview with Coach Ritchie. And absolutely just a wonderful outing for the Carl Albert Lady Titans today, coming in against a good Bishop McGuinness team and finishing this off 73-38, built with the backbone of defense and then an offensive structure that says, open me up, I'll take the shot. And every girl played their heart out today, and we could see that in the way that this continued to play out throughout this game. So we will be breaking now, and we will come back on the air this evening for the Carl Albert Bishop McGuinness boys game for this West region. It is sure to be a barn burner as we continue to finish this out throughout this day. Keep your eye online. You can go to OSSAA.com and you can check on the basketball, and you can see the brackets that are online there, and you can see who's winning and how the matchups are going to be set up. So anything else you want to share with us, Gordy, before we break off the air here?
No, Coach, I was just really impressed, like you say, with the overall intensity and effort this afternoon by the Carl Albert Titans. Coach Ritchie kind of hit it on the head. You always got to be impressed with a team, when they kind of come out and they kind of play with such chemistry. And like I said, the amount of defense and the amount of defensive pressure that they were able to put on the Irish was what led to such, dynamic offense. Some really good looks and, like I said, some good ball movement. Nice patience was shown. But like I said, just a really good display of basketball this afternoon.
Absolutely. Well, it is nice to be at home, and it's nice to win a regional. And the Carl Albert Titans took care of business today, as they should.
No doubt.
73-38, the Titans move on as regional champions here from the Carl Albert region, 5A West. So for myself, for Gordy Jones, and for Max Emmons, our producer, thank you for watching this presentation of Carl Albert Titan on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
All right.
Good afternoon, and God bless.
This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.